What up, 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 what up. All right, test it. Testing's over with. Let's go. My computer is not liking the stream. I think I'll calm down now. I guess I should switch to this view over here for the. What's good, y'all? I know a lot of you guys are going to join me later rather than sooner. It's still that time of year. But yeah, this is it. We're saying goodbye. And I figured we'd do one last one before we do. Air Spider, I do not have my Echo on. It's run its course here, you know. I've had it for a couple years. How's it going, brother? Hope you had a good holiday / Christmas, whatever it was. I didn't mean to not release the my Christmas song, but come midnight hit, and I was without a DAW apparently. And in our situation, it is that dire right now. Makes me think twice about my subscription service. I didn't even know it was due, but can't do anything about it till tomorrow. Like, geez. But yeah, you know, it's run its course. We got 300 plus projects out of it. They're all usable. I've been spending the last couple months here putting everything together for the albums, and I have everything that I need out of here. And other than this, what we do here being taken out of here, everything's already where it needs to be. So I need to get into recording mode rather than production mode. And production-wise, I don't really hold on to equipment. I mean, if it's something solid that'll keep me around for a while, then I'll stick with it or whatever. But you know the deal. You've been around here since the beginning, since the very first stream, I believe. So it's not without incident, but yeah, I'm getting I'm moving on to the machine or to the native instruments, but more importantly, like I said, I got to get into recording mode and all that other stuff. So yeah, you think we should do a random BPM or just stick with it? What do you think, Air Spider? It's pretty good that you're here right now from being here from the very beginning. So if you have any ideas for anything, I'll just take your suggestion rather than randomize it. I was just gonna keep it on 120, but in true viral beats fashion, I was like, we'll randomize it. We'll see what's good. Of course, that's not all to the story. There's more to the story than that. But the long and short of it is that, yeah, we're done with it here. It served its purpose, and we are moving on. So, where are we? Okay, let's see. I'll randomize it here. Unless you give me a suggestion, I'll go with your suggestion. In between 60 and 185. All right. The randomizer gave me 84. Do what feels right. You know what feels right? Random. Random says 84. Let's go 84. Okay. 84. Sounds like some hip hop's in order, which is good here. We'll end it where we started. So that'll be that. Get the drums going, get the snares going. Yeah, I'm going to do the Shades Michaels. I'm gonna get an MPC Key 61 eventually, but before then, I'm gonna take 2023 to explore native instruments. I've been working with native instruments for a couple years now, and I was actually gonna get the machine before getting this Phantom. But it didn't work out that way. And with everything that has been with Native Instruments and just I need those pads. Those pads are best in industry. And yeah, eventually I want to move on to the MPC Key 61 because originally that's what I wanted anyway. I wanted the sample-based production workflow that I could chop within the keyboard, and the MPC Key 61 has that. Now, if the Roland Fantom even fixed that to where they had something like, I don't know, time stretching or stuff like that, it still wouldn't matter because these pads are not good for finger drumming. And originally, I was hoping that these would be good for finger drumming. And having the exclusion of finger drumming in a sample-based production workflow just doesn't jive with me. So because the MP Key 61 is seemingly not ready, it's not ready for viral beats. I mean, it could be ready for other people, but every single person who I know who has one has experienced the issues that they have. They have an update coming up, Akai does, that's going to resolve a lot of those issues, but I'm going to wait until it's in the clear and I could actually get one when I want to get one and all that other stuff. Plus, like I said, I've been exploring Native Instruments quite a bit. So, and a lot of my friends have told me that the pads on the machine are best in the industry. So, oh, nice. How do you like it? Now, with the Phantom Zero series, I was actually quite. I wasn't shocked, but I was pretty surprised that they didn't include time stretching, and they still had these old SP404A, I think, pads, like prehistoric. I mean, you're talking 12-year-old technology in 2019, and then here we are coming up in 2023. They can't just recall these and remove these pads and put in others. They obviously didn't consider it beforehand. But yeah, I mean, you have everything I have. The only difference really between our keyboards is the metal chassis, the support for the Enzyme model expansion, and the other model expansions that are $150 were free here, except for the Enzyme model expansion, which I got the first time. So another drums. But yeah, you know, yeah, and that's another thing too. It's like one of the main disappointments I have had with this Phantom here is bouncing your projects. Now, I was under the impression that being a full-blown workstation that we would be able to take our projects out of here and bounce them and they're good to go. But it only goes up to 16-bit, and which is kind of weird for a project if you're making a full-blown project. So that cut wasn't something that I was willing to tolerate. So I got an interface so I could have, which is a blessing in disguise because now I have the Roland slash SSL combo with the legacy transformers in it. So yeah, I mean it works out. But yeah, that was one of the biggest disappointments with it. Was not just the recording. I mean, it wasn't really the recording per se. I didn't have any issues with that. Here, let me turn this down a little bit. Coming out a little hot on your guys' end, I think. Yeah, I should get it out of the red. Matthew Anderson. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't have any beef with 16-bit, to be honest with you here. It's just being in a professional work environment, I'm used to 24-bit minimum, 48K. I could deal with 44.1. It's not really a big deal as far as that's concerned. But yeah, I just wanted something more complete, and then with the lack of time stretching and just all these other issues, it kind of forced me into incorporating this with the DAW, which is kind of the antithesis of what I wanted out of this keyboard. I wanted something that I could just take and use unequivocally and just pull my projects out of the Phantom and just put them right there. Yeah, people are recording on 32-bit now, and more power to them. But yeah, 16-bit in today's day and age is really strange. It definitely is. I love the sounds. I've got all my samples out of it. Let's see, what am I doing here? God, it's like feels forever since I've been pulling projects from here so much. It feels like ages since I've actually made a beat. Let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna do 513 because we're on 84 BPM here. Yeah, we'll get that dirt going. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the keyboard. There's nothing wrong with it specifically. It's just, well, in particular, it's just very specific issues. And I've had this for 2 years exactly. I got it on the 27th of December. So 2 years is pretty much. Actually, this is the longest I've had with a piece of hardware as far as running. And God, 300 plus projects, and they're all usable projects. I have several albums that are being released this next month. Yeah, I've got my use out of this, no doubt. Plus all the activities here on YouTube. So I hope not. Are we that tribal? No. Yeah, it's just I mean, there's a bigger story here that I'm kind of burying as far as the lead goes. But that'll be a story for another time. Should we? I want to keep it in the dirt and grime, but I need one more snare element. I don't know the answer to that. If do full vocals on the MPC 61 key, I think you can do vocal samples as much. I know you could do vocal recording. I know that there's capabilities, but I'm not 100% sure what the limitations are. But as far as ooh, that one would probably work in combination with it. Brush. Brush. Yeah, vocal samples will work good. Work well. I mean, I don't have any experience with the MPC Key 61. That said, I don't know how aware you are of my channel here, but I had a little viral moment here during MPC Gate because I support Av McCree and Ben Jordan both, and it was right after that came about. Right after I sold my MPC Live 2 because I had an MPC Live 2 and I had these two things hooked up, but it came to a point to where I never used the MPC Live 2 and I became more tethered and I was going to keep the Live 2 and go into the sample-based production to scratch that itch, but as I spent the second year with the Phantom, it has motivated me to dig deeper into playing keys. So I'm not as concerned as much as having a workstation as I am getting deeper into synthesis and playing the keys and stuff like that. So, whew, nice. MPC 2000 XL, yeah. What was that other one? I was going to take the brush up here. I think it was this one. I'll hit it a little bit lighter. Yeah, definitely. And it was funny because in my Phantom review, I said, I was like, can we just get these two workflows together? There isn't one because I was really disappointed in these pads. Not just the way that they are, but like, I mean, they're fine trigger pads. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just they're not good for finger drumming, and that's what I wanted to do. I kind of knew that they weren't going to be good for finger drumming, but in comparisons to the other flagships out there, it definitely holds its weight. Okay. Boom bap banger beat. When the last time I made boom bap? Oh no, it's definitely not. I would say we're heavier into synthesis than anything. Yes, we're heavy into hip hop too because this is our lifeblood here. If you go to my website, you'll see the history and everything like that. So like, it's just we got so many hats here. We do a lot of hip hop style and, um, but yeah, it's not exclusively hip hop. I've made full blown rock projects and actually a punk song out of here that I'm going to be releasing. Sleepy Montana, what is good, my friend? Our friend Sleepy Montana over here. And like I said, I got my use out of it, and can't be mad at that. Oh no, yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we definitely are fans of the hippity hop here. Yeah, I actually just subbed to him this year. I didn't know about him until the Phantom Enzyme model expansion. I'm not trying to take it there necessarily, but I am gravitating more towards key playing and synthesis than I am sample based production, which is why I got rid of the MPC Live 2. And, I still want to scratch that itch. I still want the sample based production, but I absolutely need the keys, and I don't want to tether two instruments together, which is what I was doing, having these two things combined here. Ooh, that sounds good. Are we gonna do that? Are we really gonna do that here? That's almost the tempo. Yeah. Well, why not? Well, speaking of hip hop, yeah, we flipped the coin, which is what we typically do here at Viral Beats, and we got 84 BPM or BPMs, how I like to say it, BPMs. Correct me all you want. I'm trolling. That's why I still say interwebs. I'm trolling. Should we just do it that way both ways? Yeah, I want to leave that open right there for maybe a bass line or something to fit in between. Give it some swang. Yeah, it's cool. A lot of people aren't fans of the sequencer here. I'm fine with it. I could deal with it. It's not a game changer. Like, it's not a deal breaker for me. Nope. Which one? Is this one right here? Let's see. Yeah, the thing that really saves this unit here as far as the keyboard goes is the TR rec. It's just, the if you're not going to have one, at least have the other. They at least have the other. So, and the stuff that they put in the updates for the sequencer, fine. I'm good with that. See if that one goes. too jumbled around, but maybe not there. Maybe I think that's gonna be too. I think that's gonna be too tight. Yeah. Oh, for sure. It for sure does. We'll get into that in a second. There. Yeah, we'll get into that when we start putting our other elements in. Alright. We might switch some of the elements over there. Yeah, let's see how it goes. That's going to work right away. I already know that how it's going to work right away. The question is, yeah, that's not going to be a standing. We'll do this one. Okay, we're going to do the brush first. Okay, 1, 5, 9, 13. Like ages since I've made a beat on this thing. Guess we're gonna do that. Swang. Yeah, I definitely have got this workflow down. I think I'm going to take this one down a little bit. Not that down. Come on, give me a happy medium here. There we go. That'll probably work. Maybe on 9, but I doubt it. I don't know. What if we were to... Oh. What if we were to take it down lower? Subtle. Kind of crash. What kind of crash you think? think. We'll use the other one on a more... Phantom 6. How's it going, Kev Human? Kev Human. I don't have my echo here. It's kind of changed the dynamics of these lives, but... Right on my phone. This one. It's so exciting. The development process is definitely fun. Technically, yeah. I'm not selling it. I have plans for its future. Put it that way. Okay, we'll see if that works within whatever baseline we find. Should we go straight to the Tussin, or should we try some E-bass first? We're just gonna do that melody, and if it doesn't work, we'll just find a different one. So here's your quantize right here. Go to grid, and then you set the resolution down. Right here I have it on 16, obviously for the 84. And yeah, you just hit the mix over here. Don't need to go 8 because we're at 4. I don't know why I set it to that. And then we go to wait note, and that way it starts when we start, because that's how we do it here. Okay, so. I don't know why it didn't hit that note when I triggered it. It's never happened before. I wonder if it grabbed it. Oops. Yeah, it sure did. Just didn't trigger the sound. It's right here. You could see it. It registered that I played it. You guys saw that I played it. For some reason, it turned the volume down. Maybe I triggered something on accident. Huh, it's never happened before. Oh well, we'll just So we'll just take this, copy, take here, and paste it. I don't know why it did that. See, that's the thing. The Fantom's glitchy too. It's not exempt from the glitchiness that the MPC Key 61 has been experiencing. It's not as bad, they don't have as many bugs, but there are specific bugs within the TR rec mostly that they don't drive me insane or anything like that, but they kind of get in the way from time to time. Like there, I mean, what did I lose really other than going back and doing whatever with it? But like, come on guys. The Fantom community is waiting for that firmware update, Roland. They usually give it up around January, but they've been needing, because they upgraded the firmware for the sampler first, but they forgot to include the time stretching. So we've been going this whole year because this year they put in the enzyme model expansion, and they did another firmware update after that, but they did not include the time stretch in it. So you got a lot of people holding on. Yeah, you know what? Rumor is that that the next firmware update does include time stretching, but time stretching isn't going to save these pads, Roland. You guys got to take that. You guys got to take that L. I'd be keeping this a lot longer than I am if it had those adequate pads for chopping samples. Should we try to find a different sound for the bass, or just keep this for now? I don't know. I think it kind of fits. Let me tuck it just a bit. All right. Should we get a basic melody going here? Yeah, now I feel like going all dog pound gangster with this. I talked to my friend from LA, and I got off the phone with him. I made like a Tupac style type beat right after. Subconsciously, I was like, oh my god. But we're here, we're in 84 BPM, so it's kind of there. Let's see. Should we start with a pad? Yeah, I hear you there, Kev Human. I hear you for sure. Just waiting for something for his DJ setup. Yeah, they have complications with that too. We're not going to go there with it. We're going to go more natural sounding than that. Let's see where I want to go with this. Where do I want to go with this melody, guys? Yeah, you know what? The one thing that I can say about the Fantom, where it shines the most, is it's very easy to find something that fits within whatever project you're using. The stuff that I'm finding in here that I'm picking right away, I'm not looking for any of this. This is all jumbled around. I don't have any go-to favorites. I just go and find something, and I usually find something right away that goes with it. So kudos to them for that, because it's just as quick, or if not quicker, than finding something in Logic Pro, which is where I came from before this. Let's see. going to be in the back mostly. This isn't going to be the lead melody. Maybe. Let's try that. Oops. My bad, y'all. Oops, I won't do that. Here, let's just loop and start it and see. So I can get a little bit more of a heads up here. Yeah, definitely where it shines is in the sounds. That's why I made sure to have my sample packs. Ah. All right. Try again. On the positive side, I kind of was hoping for something darker than that, but I don't make the rules here. I just follow. Dude abides. I go with whatever the universe tells me to do. I go with the flow of the project. It's going to be this way. It's going to be this way, because you never know how it's going to come out in the end. Ooh, yeah, I heard the new version of the Mod X is real dope. Some HDK has DJ Wraith's old Mod X. Right? Nice. Yeah. Alright, so that is the hi-hat symbol. Let's take this down a little bit. I think either way we're going to have to go fretless. It depends on what I'm using. Like I won't do lyrics to this. It depends on what kind of thing I'm doing. So like the albums that I made out of here, there's only 2 of them that are going to have lyrics added to them, and one we're going to spend the first quarter of the next year, 2023, doing the writing and recording for the album that I made out of here. And I actually put together the beats for that album before we got started here on YouTube with the Phantom, so I already had them ahead of time. Other than that, so the short answer is yes. The short answer is yes. It just depends. All right. think we'll try some strings here. I don't know what song. What's this here? I haven't started. Enough with the foreplay, folks. I do have a, if you want to stay away from political drama, I have a very political song that I released recently, but I didn't make that on the Phantom here. I made that 3 years ago, and it was resurrected because of the collaborative effort with Sir Chomp and Bandbox. But yeah, check out the website, virusmusicworld.com, but also check on here too, because I have some music on here. And actually, what the hell am I talking about? In the description here, we got the Bandcamp, so just check the Bandcamp link. That is everything that we've made here, minus a couple of them. But yeah, my music's out there, technically. And then I also have... do I have the links to my most recent? I'm trying to think. It was 2020, my last album release, so I'm trying to remember where it's at. I mean, digitally it's everywhere. It's just I'm trying to remember where I put that link because it's not on my website. Cool. Now, some of those Phantom Fridays that are on my Bandcamp, they're not complete yet. I mean, they're complete enough. What I used to do is I used to just throw it out there as is because I was getting my bearings with everything. Now I've been going back and doing the final mixing and the mastering on them and re-uploading them. But everything else should be up to par there. I don't think the only thing I have there with lyrics is the Tell Us on the Mountain song. Apple Pie is a rock song. Do it without the loop. I have if you want a like an overview of like me as an artist lyrically, you could always go to my Virus Music YouTube channel, which is attached to here. I think it's the only link that I have it there. That's like a digital archive that I've had up for as long as YouTube has been up, really, and it's just been kind of like an archival thing. I do have a recent song on there. I'm trying to think of the video. Let's see, warm up. What did I do after warm up? I think that was the last one. Oh, you want most lyrical? That would be Mic Check, and that would be on the Virus Music YouTube channel. That's the most lyrical. I could also pull it up too, and we could listen to it. Copyright strike by myself. I'm kind of unsure where it's going, but we're going. Oh, for sure. So to answer your question of that, Kev Human, I did 80 live streams every single day in a row to get my live stream game up, really. And it was of a huge benefit, especially doing what we're doing now with the random stuff. So it was great, not only as like a learning experience, just having the community here and doing it. And I used to do them every night at midnight, actually, is how I started. And then I kind of switched it up a little bit. And then I started moving on to other types of content. And I had to take a break from the lives for a little bit to get some affairs in order. And we're working out those affairs and getting things in order. So it definitely is a tremendous benefit to the creative process, especially doing everything without something in mind, because prior to being live, I always had a motivation, not a motivation, but I always had an agenda. I always had an agenda to create a project for a specific thing. The problem that I ran into by doing lives every night, I started stacking up the projects that I was working on. And before you know, I had like 60 usable projects, 70 usable projects that I didn't know what to do with, that I had to do something with. Some of those are being allocated towards songs. Some of them are being allocated towards albums. And others are just kind of going out there as instrumentals. But I had to pump the brakes on that because I was stacking up the music, and then the music wasn't getting finished to completion. So it's like kind of like one of those things. Finish your beats, guys. But that, with already what I had on the table, was enough for me to take a step back and really get my ish together and keep things going. So it's definitely been a while since I've done something like this for fun. Where am I with this? See if I get a nice. I think that'll work, just with a different sound. Lower octave, maybe. sounds like a fun little thing. Here. Try. I don't know if that's gonna work. Ooh, I want to use that. By Juno. All right, we're getting there, folks. Yeah, see, and that's another thing here. I do, to answer your question sometimes, but there's once you start digging into those elements, it makes me gravitate towards wanting to do the more sample-based production thing that I can't do with this, and it's kind of a drag. High octave synth. Hey, Dr. Mix just did the Eiffel, the blues song. Didn't they use this? X Mod E for the Jupiter. I like it, but like that. Ah, that would be better. That would be better, sir. Ah, my bad. See, that's what I get for having that damn clicker on. Played that kind of janky, but hey, the keyboard fixed it. Hooray for unprofessional. Now it seems like we need a different sound for that. We already told the world. Yeah, that's the thing about being on YouTube here. You know, you gotta be okay with messing up. That's all part of the process here. It doesn't matter what you do during the process. It matters how it comes out in the end and where it's applied. So be as janky as you want. Use the tools you got. Do what you do. 'Cause that's what we do as human beings, right? I like that. This track's got some bounce to it a little bit. Okay, let's see. We need that though. We need something. We need something to throw this track over the top here. Question is, what? More cowbell. All right. More cowbell it is. Let's try the Devil's Nectar here. I don't know if we could do it in C major. We could do an A though. That'll help it along. Let me think a second beat. We could go there if you want. We got sound effects in here too. I probably will. I probably will. I probably will, just to do something, because I ain't gonna go out like that. Us here, or me here, I should say, I'm a huge fan of drum and bass, and I make a lot of it, and I've made a lot here with this. Let's see. Sounds we have, I'd say just a couple more sounds. We should be good to start arranging and stuff. Arranging's the easy part. This is the fun part. Just trying to blend it a little better. Pieces we need. We got the pieces we need here. We just need a couple elements here. Trancer 1, welcome. What are we gonna use? What are we gonna take here? The next sound that we use is probably going to be like a chorus element. Maybe. Most destructive. Let's dig into the effects here. Some of the effects actually work as sound. Welcome, Germany. I won't insult you by saying the one or two words I know and butchering your language, sir. It's not gonna work. Yeah, it's been 2 solid years. 2 solid years with this, and over 300 projects. Ooh. Okay, where is this going here? Can we stay within there? Okay, it's because it's a sound effect. Yeah, what I'm using for my overhead. Oh, it's DJ Wraith in the house. How are you doing, DJ Wraith? For those who don't know, and oh, I gotta do something for you, sir. Now that your YouTube here is back, and yeah, there's your wrench back, buddy. Welcome back, sir. DJ Wraith got my MPC live too. Some HTK got his Yamaha Mod X. And it's funny because he got my MPC live too right after I sent him the Akai Fire for FL Studio. Our friend Destructo was like, "No, he deserves that MPC. Handle that." And I'm like, "Yes, sir." Where are we at in the effects here? We do want something dark, something atmospheric. You'll get it, I'm sure. Ooh. Why is it doing that over there? It's like a split patch. But this sounds like it'll work. For a course element. I hope I took that last one. He'll take care of you, I'm sure, right? Uh-oh. Handle that, mods. Hey, that's the first time I got Porn Bob in here. Porn Bob. Yeah, right. Report the terrorism. Report him as terrorism. That's what you gotta do. You gotta report the terrorism. Thanks, Ray. Get him. I'm gonna love for hoes. Come on. We are west coasting it here. I know we're in the Pacific Northwest, but like an hour and a half away from the west coast freaking beaches here. That works out perfect. All right, let's take out these elements real quick. Let's see what we got. We could start arranging and just add whatever we need to add afterwards. It'll be fine. Maybe we'll start with that one. No, I'm not. I'm going to be operating within the digital synth world for a while and using the machine to get me through whenever I could get my hands on one. I'm not trading one for the other, if that's what you're asking. This is the last beat on the Phantom because it's run its course in my life. I don't hold on to... This is the thing. Me as a musician, as a producer, I can't stay locked into a piece of gear or a certain way of producing. Yes, I've produced in certain DAWs, but DAW's kind of flexible and you could add other elements and stuff like that. That's different. But as far as hardware goes, even though I've been primarily on software, I don't like to keep inside the same thing unless it were perfect. If it were perfect, then I'd be like, I don't need anything else. But there's some elements that this is missing as far as a regular workflow goes. But the basic thing here is that I've become a huge fan of the digital synthesizers, especially the Cherry Audio and the GX. 80 was a game changer, stuff like that. And I want to control, and Native Instruments has been great. And yeah, I just need a controller. I need a solid controller for Native Instruments. Having this hooked up as a MIDI controller is great, especially with the Cherry Audio stuff. But the Native Instruments is more exclusive, and I want to dig in deep to stuff like Playbox and the Alicia's keys they just gave everybody here in the subscription service. So yeah, I'm kind of gravitating towards there as just kind of like a palette cleanser before getting the MPC Key 61. The biggest deal here are the pads, and that's why I'm leaving this for the MPC Key 61, but I'm not going straight in to the MPC Key 61 unless something changed with the YouTube channel, or I started developing relationships with these companies and they started hooking me up or something like that. But nah, we're just consumer. We're at the consumer stage of things. But yeah, I don't like to stay tethered just for my own creative sake. And there's a lot of elements that are suppressed as far as synthesis goes, and I'm digging more heavy into keys and synthesis. So I think I might even gravitate towards, and hopefully by the time I'm ready for MPC Key 61, they will have a MPC Key 76 or something like that, because I do want to get with a bigger unit just for one standalone unit, because I'm going to start really spreading out the keyboard as I start picking up notation and stuff like that with my music theory. To answer your question. I have a I kind of don't want to say, but I will. I have it has a home. I have a place it's going, and it's good. It'll be in good hands. We're just trying to work out stuff like that, but I've already said too much. So I don't want to start there. That's not going to start either. Seems like it should go into... Nobody bought it. As much as I need the money, I couldn't finish my project because of my Christmas project, because all of a sudden, with Fender owning PreSonus, I didn't even realize my subscription was up. Yeah, and over a $15 subscription that I'm not going to pay till tomorrow. But yeah, I haven't heard from him, no. I hope he pops up after this new year. I am starting to worry about him, but I have faith that the universe has done right by him, and he's just taken a long-needed, well-deserved vacation, and just, oh my God, motherfucker. You motherfucker. I'm turning on the camera. I already have the camera on it. Here we go. Destructo, we've missed you. It's kind of messed up in here. I don't care. I didn't set the light up for being in here with my Christmas tree. Holy crap, guy. Hey, how are you doing, man? Okay, we're taking a break from this real quick. You don't have to tell us all here where you've been, what you've been doing, but it's good to see you. It's good to see you in the flesh, suckers. Oh, man, seeing that. Oh, my God. I want to go run and tell my wife. Merry Christmas. Jeez. I hope you made it through that turmoil okay. I hope you had a good great 50th. Man, there's just so much. I love you, brother. God, it feels so good that you're back. I don't care. We could talk later. We could talk later. Oh my God, hold on. Let me just enjoy this for a second. Dude, you have no idea how much like uncertainty there was here that you just whoosh, even if we don't speak for a few days because you still got to wrap up whatever business is going on. Like, goddamn. Thank you, Destructo. I love you. I'm so glad you're back. Even if you're not back and you're just here to say, hey, what up, suckers? We'll see you later. Yeah. Fill us in the deets whenever you're ready. We're gonna, shit, man. Fuck, dude, I'm like crying tears of joy here. For those who don't know, our friend Destructo, I actually mentioned his name in my, specifically. My wife was like, hey, you just said Destructo. I was like, yeah, he's so pivotal. Done so much this year. I couldn't just say he did this because then I'd be leaving out this, and this, and this. For those who don't know, Destructo here has been here on Viral Beats since day one. He helped some HCK get out to NAMM. He helped pick up the slack on what we were missing get out to NAMM. He's the one who got the MPC Live 2, as I said earlier, down to DJ Wraith. He's been instrumental in this whole thing and just... Oh my God. Whew. Well then, shit. So are you back? Are you back? Or are you just visiting? I hope you and your family are doing okay, man. That's what we worried about the most. We caught it really bad up here right after, during the lives. It was right after, and I was just like, shit. So, like, we had to pack everything up, and we were totally uncertain about it. But, oh, God, I don't even want to wipe these tears of joy here. I just want to let them stew. Man. I knew you were all right. I knew you were all right, man. Love you, brother. Let's get to work, guys. I'm gonna stay up here now. I'm not. This will be the keyboard view. I'm just gonna stay up here. Oh, I had a feeling. Knowing the circumstance and knowing what was going on, I worried that something like that was the case. But thank God. Holy shit. Fuck. Man. Yeah, definitely hit us up when you can, for sure. Fuck. Jeez. Man, I just want to hug you through this through this, just God. Oh my God. See what I've been doing with my channel, Destructo? I'm going right into familiar territory for us Gen Xers here, homie. Showing the love on the West Coast. Oh, God. I'm so happy. Yeah. DJ Wraith, too. DJ Wraith was really worried about you. I figured out of all the possibilities that there were, what you're talking about, even me not knowing the details, I get it, bro. I get it. Knowing you and the situation and our conversation and everything, I just was praying that it wasn't a long-term ish situation, and it was something that you were going to be able to wrap up and get back into it, because the universe doesn't do this kind of thing to us long term. God damn. Oh my God, I got chills. Yeah. Damn. You'll have to tell me about it when you have the time, sir. God, out of all days. Dude. Oh my God. Destructo, our little Tussin over here. Oh boy, our little Tussin. God. There's so much to talk about, and I don't even want to talk about anything that's been going on with us. I want to find out about you, that you want to talk when it's time. But I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Man. For those who don't know out there, regardless on what I've already said to hype this man up, I'm about to give him the hugest, most, what do you call that? I'm gonna give you quite the compliment here, and I'm just kind of preparing myself to say it. But Destructo is the type of person that makes life worth living. He's the type of person that makes everybody realize the universe's place for them, and your place in the universe when it comes to this music thing. And I know, I hope I'm not overhyping you, but you've done so much and you've been there so much. Destructo, from day one of my lives, 80 of them in a row, and was there for like every single one except for the couple times he had to go drive or whatever. Yo, when you fell out of pocket, I did Destructo's Drive 3. You know what? And I think it is still in the box. Let's find it. Let's find Destructo's Drive 3. Because I knew you had to go. And I was like, oh, I hope it's not worst case scenario. It's not worst case scenario. It's there. But yeah, God, it was so long ago. Curtis King and the harmonica. Like, geez, what have we done? All these Monday meditations. Tussin. Motherfucking Tussin. Okay, so we're way back here then. It was one of our most recent ones. I want to find it. Oh, and Cherry Audio. Nice. Little Tussin's getting there. Where is this? Where is the song? I know I have it in here. Where is Destructo's Drive 3 at? Wraith Wrench. There he is right there. It goes NAM stuff. MX80. It had to be before this. Nope. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find something specific here. I have this whole ass project that I made specific. Okay, so here are all the streams. Oh God, I'm like crazy worried about this. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, there's Waga's joint. Man, Xmas 2022. Is this it? Is this it? Where is it? I'm gonna find it. That's not it. And that's what we just did. Or that we're just doing. That's not it. I know, did I really take it that far back? Oh, that was on you too. That's not it. Close. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find something specific here. This I actually did right after we got off the phone, right beforehand. So it would be around here. Did I put it over here? God, so many beats in this thing. Did you see my that wasn't it. Wait, who else's birthday? Who else's birthday is coming up? I'm missing. Whose birthday? Yeah. In 12 days. Emily, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Emily. Let's see. Where is that damn thing? I can't find it anywhere. I made a whole thing about it. This isn't it, but oh shit. Oh, so you're home. You're like back then. Okay. Shit. Oh yeah. I gotta find this Destructo's Drive Part 3 here. Oh, fuck, man. That wasn't that. That was for the Elka X. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, guys. Is this it? It's not it, but yo, Destructo, you missed Tell It to the Mountain, didn't you? Fucking Bamvox and Sir Chomp. Oh, they really came through on that song. I did a whole ass video about it. Oh, is this it? This is it. Oh, that was the Beattober thing. That was the Beattober thing too. Sorry guys, I'm just cycling through my project. I'm like, this stream is over. That's not it. I have a feeling I saved over it. That couldn't have happened because I don't be doing that shit. Let me look in the beginning. Maybe I tucked it in between here because I ended up taking out some of these projects. Sample packs. That's all I've been doing is motherfucking sample packs. Oh my god. I know you got a story for me, Destructo, but man, I got a story for you. Jesus Christ. It's kind of the worst story ever in life. But still. Fuck. Damn. Knowing what you were up against, that was my number two. My number two possibility. Like there were two equal possibilities on what went on or what happened here, and there were probably about a list of like maybe 5 or 10, but like 5 that were really like could have been really, and number two. Your number 2 guess. Yeah, I unpacked all these. So I mean, I do have it in the thing here. I just want to make sure, because I'm over here, like almost literally shaking over that. I'm just so grateful that you are here and like not worst case scenario, man, because you got people thinking, man. And when Wagabutt said, oh, nice, yeah, it's pretty contentious. It got oh, here it's 1-1's beat. It got taken down. It didn't get taken down, but it effectively it's shadow banned or whatever because of the content. But where the hell is it? That's not it. Oof. I bet you it's in one of these initial scenes. It's none of these. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of socks. I don't need a new pair of socks, I'm just saying. Did I allocate it towards my fun project? I wouldn't do that, would I? Ah, here it is. Shout out to the homie Destructo who's back. We are playing this song in honor of him. This song is called Destructo's Drive Part 3. And regardless on when it happened, I literally made this while you were on the road. No, I think the Phantom Friday was made on the road, but yeah. Welcome back, my friend. I stopped smoking completely. I'm like, no judgy shointy. No, I don't even do RSO anymore. Years? I know you wasn't having that. I just hope you had everything held down in your absence and that your family was taken care of during the time too. Welcome back. Damn. No, we couldn't have that. The universe ain't going for that. I've been getting heavier on my chords. Little Tuss's been practicing his keyboard and his playing, finding out the real truth about synthesis. Oh God, I'm so happy with this shit now. Everybody, welcome back to Destructo in the chat. Fuck. Now we about to fuck this game up for real. Oh man. Fuck man. Sorry to hear that. Condolences, bro. Tears of joy still. I told my wife, I said, you know what, one day I'm just gonna stream and he's gonna fucking show up and be like, yo, what's up, suckers? That's almost verbatim what you did. Destructo's Drive, breathe. Had to put a little bit more bounce on that. DJ Ray says he wants this song. How you been doing on that MPC, brother? Yeah. Yeah, Wraith, weren't you here for this? I think I made this during the fires and shit. There it goes. Destructo's Drive 3. We made exclusively for our friend. The day of, it was like the last day, that last day. Because the following day that we spoke is when all the fires happened over here. I'm like, ah, shit. Speaking of fires, the whole mountain over here was on fire. Like, I could see it from the window. I was, like, showing everybody it. It was like, yo, check out this fire. It's just like, yeah, we packed up again. We didn't have it blowing through the town or whatever. Everything's all good. But, like, man, we've been snowed in for the past, like, week. This is the first year my wife and I couldn't go Christmas shopping. But little Tussin got himself a brand new Chromebook outfitted with Cubase's FL Studio Mobile and an MPK Mini. So, woohoo! It's like the favorite thing ever. All right, back to work. Jeez. I need to get some tissue. I'm gonna let this play out real quick, and let me take out my razor real quick. Be right back, guys. Yeah, well, you know, the thing of it, my wife and I have been going through it the past few months. It's been no secret on here as far as things go, and because we were snowed in, even if we got, you know, our shit together to go Christmas shopping at the last minute, which sometimes happens. I mean, there's been a lot of times where we've done Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, but like on Christmas Eve and on the 23rd, we couldn't go anywhere. But I don't know if I told you guys yet, but my wife has 2 broken hands and shit. Like, she can't do anything. So like, yeah, like not, and she had surgery on one of them on the 23rd. So it was just like, yeah. We didn't get to go Christmas shopping at the last minute, and we couldn't even go for wrapping paper because it was just too icy out here, and we couldn't do anything about it. And I need to do something about this bass line. Yeah. So my wife and I, as I said during the, I think it was the Christmas live stream or something like that, we plan ahead for these things, and we overbuy during the year, and we don't overindulge our son. We don't like parcel it out or anything like that, but we held on to it. And certain things, like I didn't use the MPK. I just used it the one time for the stream. I mean, he knew what we did. He knew what we did in the end. But he, the love of it and the appreciation was there. And then once he started exploring Cubases, which is becoming his favorite DAW, which is great. He's just been going because there's like 20 plus digital synthesizers on that Chromebook, and we've been talking about doing this for him for quite some time, and being so tight this year for Christmas, it was the best thing for him. And yeah, we didn't get anything for each other, but last year was the first time that we did that. But I did get something from Christmas from our friend Venus Theory. He after doing the thing with the plugin, he gave me all of them, and I was like, yo, you don't understand how symbolic this is. Not only is this the first time, like, anybody as far as this kind of thing goes, but like Christmas time, geez. But yeah, good time. Oh yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I was taking pictures of him 3-4 years ago, and he was messing with Arturia Collection 7 or whatever. And yeah. God, I might take this into a part 2. I don't know. Like I'm stunned. I'm like stunned like Princess Leia on the damn command ship. Terrible analogy. I need to do something better. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, guys. I forgot. That's all super intense. Let me take this down real quick. It's not going to work that way. We're going to tussin this the fuck up. Oh, I'm in a mood now. Oh, God. That's so low. Closer. Closer again. Yeah, I wasn't even dressed for my face to be shown on camera today. You can tell I don't even have the lighting up for this right now. Guess I could take one of these over. Bass sounds okay. Needs to be less dramatic, more flowy. Hug you, Destructo. I wish you were close, but take this hug, this universal hug. I will reach out with my energy, grab you with some tussin. Welcome back, my friend. Miss the fuck out of you, everybody. The game had a big gaping hole in it. We don't pause here on Viral Beats. Fucking grown-ups here. We mean what we say. This is Gen X. We mean what we say. There ain't no pausing. And the crazy thing is we're all first to know too. So, and I'll let him tell who he needs to. Cause like, I don't know if I should do some testing on this. Here, let me get up in the chat here. I'll let my coffee get cold over that one. Hit you what is known as the scrolling key. It's the best Christmas gift ever is Destructo being back and just knowing that you're safe and sound. You may have some shit to still get through, but hey, you're here. I think that's kind of good with it. I could change little elements of it. It's a good. It's a lot more subtle, which is what I was looking for. Okay, so let's take that and let it be our first group here. Stop messing around here. Thank God. Yeah, that's one thing that I was worried about because I was telling my wife, I was like, yo, I hope that, if number 2 happened, I hope that you have somebody there holding it down so your place isn't just, I know it wouldn't be ransacked or anything like that, but, fucking living in the hood. You never know. Last time we spoke, you had to grab the sweat there. Oh, my bad. Nope, that's not it. It's this one. No, it's not that. Oh shit, yeah, you guys, man, you guys had some serious shit go on in that region. Yeah, just like the shit now, like Southwest ain't immune no more. That desert ain't gonna save y'all. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it should. Or maybe without the. Let's try it that way. Let's try it that way first. Let's see if that works out. Gotta take the snare up if we do that. Yeah, I bet. Fuck, dude. 3 months? That shit probably happened in the beginning. That shit probably happened at the very beginning. Man. Oh. Hey, man. At least you got places nearby. Okay, so not this one, but the bass and then the hi-hat here. We'll see. We'll see. It might work, it might not. If it doesn't, we could just add an element to it and take it where it needs to go. God, it's just like old times, ain't it? Yeah, yo, Destructo, DJ Wraith got pulled from YouTube. He started copyright infringing every day, throwing out his DJ sets, and they're like, we've had enough of your live streaming copyrighted material. You're gone. And they gave him the ultimate ban. He had to start all over again. I just wrenched him up all over again right here tonight. Oh, man. Yeah, yo, Emily, I saw your short today with the RC fun. I was scrolling through. It was just real brief or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, it's fun. It's interesting. Oh God, yeah. God, and you're like just back. See, Destructo's such a G. He don't even wait for the smoke to clear. He's like, yo, how my homies doing? I'm gonna go see what's going on. And be like, yo, wrapping things up here. Yep. Take this lead down a little bit. Did I take those? Okay. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen, Wraith. I knew it was gonna happen. I told my wife, I was like, doing those lives for that long of a time period with one infringement after the next, yo. They shadow banned my mental health surviving the holidays episode. There's only like 35 views. Yeah, they have kicked that into the shadow ban. It was because of Charlie Brown Christmas, because I had that playing in the background the whole time, and Av got that same copyright on his too. But yeah, it's like restricted in some countries, and yeah, the copyright goes to 2022 Russia. And it's just because the artist and the company that owns the copyright for that. But it's like the second most intrusive copyright claim you could get. So my video was essentially or effectively shadow banned. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was on with Sir Chump. Oh. That was actually the first time Sir Chump's been on for a long time too. So like the universe putting these pieces together and all this stuff is just it's still like it's still blowing my mind with everything in our conversation as well. I found you too, by the way. I have a picture. I see you. I'm gonna have to send it to you. I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey. I go my wife. I was like, yo. I was like, that's it right there. I think it's hard to make out, but like yeah, I mean, it's like I said, you stood out in the crowd in my mind, not there from the stage or whatever, but like and I hope you don't mind me sharing that experience. I didn't get into detail of it or whatever, I was just it was kind of like I think it was like a month and a half or something like that. It was the mental health, the first mental health thing that I did, and just talking about the fucking story, it was just yeah, I mean, I feel it was non-intrusive, story. I mean, the other stuff, yeah, I wasn't gonna, I wasn't gonna elaborate on it further or whatever. But I was letting people know, like, yo, like, And it just, I remembered it. And the thing is that me revisiting it these times, and everything, just like, why am I thinking about that experience? And this is why, because it was going to resurface later on down the road. And, you know, sure as shit, as soon as you reminded me, I'm like, holy shit, that was you? Why did you tell me earlier? Fucking a year. You're all ringing in your hands, all sneaky. But yeah, so since then, it's kind of, the situation is kind of stuck in my head a little bit more. And I was going through my pictures when I was dumping the stuff from my laptop and everything and resetting that. And I saw it, the one picture, and it's the one picture that I never use because it has my old partner's graphic on it. But you could capture, it sees most of the picture of the audience in the Rialto from the stage, but it gets the whole corner, it gets the entire crowd. And yeah, you sneaky like that, man. Oh man, seeing, like, I told my wife too, I was like, one of these days I'm just gonna be up streaming, his face is gonna pop up, suckers. I'd be like, oh man, you're gonna have to tell us all about it, or not. You know? God, it's just, I'm just happy to see you, man. Happy to see you. Couldn't have come at a better time either, because, man, emotionally, you see my mental health shit up here, you know. Dude, seriously, I had to go take it easy today, and I've been in the hospital. It was just the one time, but yeah, I've been having issues with my heart lately, and I was really feeling it today. But yeah. That's a redeeming quality. I know it's a form of persecution, but you know, people like that. We're getting through it. We're living, and that's good enough for us. Let's put it that way. We're talking about finally making this move to Minnesota after the snow clears. Oh, wrong thing to go to. What was that? Grouping. Can't get my own bearings here. Yeah. Hell yeah. You guys are going through it over there in Tennessee, huh? Weather-wise? Shit. Okay, what's this one? Yeah. Yo, enjoy the cold. We're back to normal up here in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. So we're back to like 50s and 40s, but now we have flood rains for like 2 weeks. It's going to be really bad. But it always floods here. I turn this off so I could wipe my nose without being on camera doing it. Oh. Hell yeah. Yeah, it wasn't an accident that I chose. You know, I wasn't going to stream today. I wasn't going to stream and make a deal out of this. I wasn't going to do anything. I didn't choose for this. It chose for me. The dude abides. The dude abides. Let's ride. Because the dude abides. Oops, wrong one again. There I go. Being a schmuck. Okay, so we got 4 elements. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got so far. It's all good. Welcome. Welcome. We've all been through it together. We formed this really tight bond, and ironically, there's no such thing as irony in the universe. It's not ironic. I mean, it is kind of because it's humorous or whatever, but like this is all preordained for us and by us. I'm wearing my Nam Show T-shirt. I didn't put this on consciously, like, oh, I'm gonna put my Nam. Like I said, I wasn't even set up to show this side of me, and I had to do it with our friend here. Yeah, we formed a tight bond through this community, and all got each other's shit together to get up and go to Nam, and God, shit, me and Destructo organized that whole thing. It was all our fault. But through that, we've all embraced one another. I don't know, Destructo, you see that Wagabutt and Little Tussin? I got all that footage is going out for the end of year stuff that I'm working on right now. But yeah, we just solidified that bond through NAMM and through the jam at NAMM. And if you go down to my old videos from around the time that NAMM was, which was what, June or something like that, we have the NAMM live that I did walking around. That's when I ran into some people or whatever. And then we had the jam at NAMM, and I had my NAMM recap or whatever. But it was just a pivotal moment in all of our lives. Sir Chump had changed his life. He started live streaming afterwards. He said that he wouldn't even started doing that if it weren't for all that. It just kind of opened him up and got him out of his box and everything like that. Yeah, Akira Gold, something HGK, that was on Destructo, but I struck that match. I lit that match for sure. But yeah, so we all formed this, and since this bond that we formed all going to NAMM together, we've been collaborating heavy. Operculum Audio, or we know as Perk Dog here, he was one of the guys there too, and he's been doing this apprenticeship for the past year now, and it's really shown in his work. And since then, we've also spoke about it here on YouTube. He's really been collaborating like crazy. And even though we kind of put our track on the back burner, Cure Gold and myself, just so we could get a righteous music video, because we are planning for NAMM 2023, because we actually have time to plan. We threw all this together at the last minute. Like, NAMM didn't even know NAMM was going to happen and just let us know at the last minute. So us all being able to pull from all over the country, a lot of us on the West Coast, we had a great time, a great moment. It was a pivotal moment in all of our lives. And yeah, Destructo was he was there in spirit and physically right next to us in LA County, even though he didn't show up there, but he had responsibilities to take care of. Hey, you're double free now. God, you're like free, but God, you had to spend your 50th inside. Well, it's better than spending your next 5 50ths inside, but God damn. I'm just glad you're alive, man. I knew you were, though. I knew you were. I would have known otherwise. You would have haunted me from the grave. Sleepy Montana. What's up, brother? You back? You back like Destructo? I don't know if you've been watching or listening. Yeah. Yeah, of course you did. Oh my God. You like unwrapping Christmas, but still, Not really a fair trade, but I mean, okay, let's group this and put it where it needs to go. Yeah, I feel like my life has meaning again. Not that it didn't before. I'm just saying, like, God, I'm ready to go for my 24-hour New Year's live stream. Oh, Destructo. I'm going live for 24 hours. I'm trying to do here. I don't know. Maybe not 24 hours. I'm at least doing a New Year's live. And we're going through every single project that we made this year, which, as you know, is quite a bit. Yo, don't you ever motherfucking apologize, yo. We fortunate as you to have you here with us. Sorry, I had to start all over just to say that. Fucking A. I wish I could give you a double wrench. Yeah, that was right after. Yeah, a crazy sequence of events. Cause yeah, falling out of pocket. That was like what, 2 days after Wraith received that. So he's like, "Oh my God, this is great," and like seemingly couldn't thank you for it, really. You know, as it was happening during that time. Yeah. Best Christmas present ever. The universe is fucking weird, man. It's got its strange ways of working things out. Chorus time. Okay, so we're gonna take that one out. Take that out. Yo, first thing I told my wife, I said, whatever it is, I bet you he's gonna come back with one hell of a story to tell. Okay, so we need to... These two we're gonna change, so we're gonna drop those out of it, and we're gonna change the drums and probably the bass. Yeah. You see that? It's cool, Emily. I mean, I get the personal I get the personal disconnect, but here, this is where you belong. You're with us now. You're among friends, and you have friends here. So, yeah. I mean, it's much in person, but here, I mean, you're not completely alone. You're among friends. Yo, they're gonna make a movie out of your son. You don't have to answer this, and you can tell me later or never at all, but like, what the fuck did your attorney have to say about it? After all that time and trying to protect, she's like, done. It's like, I've had it with this man. Pattern utility. Copy those drums. Paste those drums. Change those drums. Gonna go out with a bang. I told my wife, I was like, I just hope that whoever was on the receiving end of Destructo's wrath, that he didn't lose his life over it. This Fireflies patch so much, but oh yeah, I gotta requantize. What are you doing, Phantom Man? Okay, so maybe on 8, so we do the whole course there. Alright, let's get ballsy here. God, this sounds like one of the patches on that Haifa. Yeah. It's one of the awesome things about this YouTube community here. Like, we've all come together through the guise of music, and yeah, once those bells start chiming. Okay, hold on, let me make sure. Yo, people don't realize that those are from my trip last year. But it was around the same time period, so the weather kind of fit, the weather pattern kind of fit the environment. But yeah, I had to regroup with those musical pieces now that I gave my Virus TV channel to Lil Tussin. I'm glad you got to watch stuff and stuff like that from there. I know that you're not completely limited as far as stuff like that goes, because you know I had mine on myself recently. So okay, let's see if we can go here. Like that. That's crazy. It's crazy. What kind of thing? As you were meant to. I always knew you had it in you. Seems like we should go some elements here. Maybe if we do this, maybe we go pattern utility, do copy, and then paste it, and then we'll just take out the other ones that we used for the clicker notes. So we'll just take out this one. Yeah, man, you are in good hands. Yeah, you're not the first, and yeah, keep it close, man. Keep it close. You're among friends here, buddy. Welcome back. Long time no see, my friend. It's all good. We've been talking, all of us, as far as that goes. So like we've been helping her along the way, and telling her the same thing, to keep it close, and just reminding her and everybody else that we're open here. Oh yeah, you got that right. Jeez. I'll take this to 8 because that's where it belongs, and that will be our chorus, I do believe. Oh yeah, God! First cup of coffee, go for it. You know what? I think I might get mine too in a minute here. I was gonna make another beat tonight, but I'm not going to. I mean, I skipped. I skipped already and moved a little bit slower here than I wanted to, just because of the circumstance. But yeah. Hey, at least your coffee's still good. That's one thing I gotta make sure I got. Technically not really. I'm not married to my audio production equipment like a lot of people are. As a matter of fact, I've milked this marriage for all that it's worth. But, So, this should go up to probably to, let's check here. Let's copy paste. So to answer your question, it's been 2 years exactly. I've had this since December 27th, 2 years ago. So the first year I was just getting my bearings in order, figuring out the production. But when I started that first year, I also put together my next commercial release as an artist, which has been a long-awaited something that I'm taking a lot of time and effort on to make sure it's done right, because it's all about like growing up, my group of friends or whatever, growing up or whatever. So I want to make sure that I do right, by everybody involved, and just make it what it needs to be. That said, before I started doing my regular lives here on YouTube, I was already done with the production on the album. I just needed to clean it up a little bit more. So it was just the sense of me trying to get to learn the Phantom. And then after that first year hit, I did the Phantom review, the Enzyme model expansion, and then I started exploring in to the keyboard. But the shortcomings here that I've had to deal with as far as this Phantom goes are just the pads and the sample-based production. I have to forego sample-based production in my environment, and I don't like that. And even if they fix the time stretching, which rumor has it they are going to, they still have to re-engineer these pads. So the only way to get rid of these pads or have a workaround it is either hook up a MIDI controller that has pads, which I did already. It didn't work out too well for me. Or tether a MPC to it, which I did. And that was going to work out for me because I wanted to do a portable unit. However, as I started digging into this keyboard the second year, what I've decided on and what my consciousness has decided on is that I am gravitating more towards key playing than sampling and beat making. That said, I'm going to get what I always wanted, which is an MPC Key 61 or something to that effect that has decent pads and a great sampler for chopping up my projects that I build in here, instead of me taking them here and taking them externally and chopping them up that way, having them all in one unit. Being tethered is better to have it in one unit, in my personal opinion over here. But the MPC key is just not ready yet. Their next firmware update should be coming out right around the corner, unless they already, got that in order. But I've still been watching videos and seeing these guys with the deals with it. But I want to give Native Instruments a shot here. And Destructo is really the person who told me, not the only person who told me, he's like the fourth person to tell me that the machine pads are best in the business. They feel great. And because I've been doing my Native Instruments service and everything, my subscription, it's been great, and I just want to explore more before I move on to the MPC Key 61. But during this time that I'm doing this exploring with the machine, I'm going to be in recording mode, so I don't have the time that I did this last year for production. As much as I would love to do more for the channel, I have a very specific agenda musically, and the stuff with the channel is kind of secondary, but it's not really, because my whole purpose of this channel is bringing everybody in to understand and see my work, my workflow, and just kind of be around the community that I've been in all these years, and just haven't really been integrated the way that I have been since having a YouTube channel. So, and by the time I get there, there's other stuff coming out, there's other things going on, and I've really neglected digital synthesizers as of lately. And then recently with Cherry Audio and their Elka X, and then later on with their MX80, it's just opened up my world to a whole different element, to where hybrid was already the way to go for me. So I just want to dig into Native Instruments and give them a chance while I'm doing less of the production and more of the recording and post-production. And I want to wait for Akai to get their shit together. And it's not that they don't have their shit together. It's just that, there are things within the MPC Key 61 that I could never accept having. I don't want to keep fumbling over specific things, and what I would like to do with it would be the more advanced things that would cause me to run into those issues quite frequently, and also without being able to have the time that I need for it. I'm not in a hurry, is what I'm saying. I have more than enough to deal with, and I got a good home for this. And Destructo, I can't wait to tell you my story too. Oh, it's gonna be fun. So that's the reason, really. I mean, it's not any like shot or towards Roland or anything like that. It's just, it's been 2 years. Later on in life, maybe, I mean, I just turned 41. Later on in life, maybe I'll keep equipment like that and have a warehouse with stacks of synthesizers or whatever, and I'll pick it up again or something like that. But for now, I'm a utility producer. I get the tools that I need to get the job done, and I get the job done with the tools, and then I get rid of those tools and get a whole set of other tools and do a whole different other set of jobs. 300 plus projects, and they're all usable projects, and the albums and everything like that. I've milked this pony for all it's worth, and I could keep going with it, but there's really no point when I can't do sample-based production on it, and the synthesis that I find digitally just far surpasses the sounds that are in here. As much as I love this, and as much as the sounds are great, and it's great to have the Juno Jupiter, and especially with the Enzyme, that was a real big game changer, adding the wavetable to this. However, like I said, I'm not married to my equipment like that, so I just use it for the time that I need to use it at. And like I said, there's a whole other story that goes with this. Destructo knows a part of it, but he doesn't know the other part. And I'm not going to be public with that unless it becomes a public thing that I need to address. But yeah, for all those reasons. Sorry about the long-winded explanation here. You know, Destructo, there's certain things that even I can't say publicly. I mean, I can, but, you know, I'm not that type, really. And I don't want to give people the wrong impression either. And, you know. Yeah. And for the same reason that Destructo has one, there's nothing in here that is really new. The enzyme was new, but that came 2 years after the release of this. And even then, it's only limited to the 100 patches, and while they're endless that you could change them, it's not like, God, the GX80, Jesus Christ. Mixing those two hardwares in together for a freaking $40 LARF or a $60 LARF, Jesus, great. Bow down to Cherry Audio for that one. Yeah, and it's as my, okay, so we can take this. It's as my my next review, which is coming up. I'm working on it now. It's the very last piece of business I have with this thing. The title of it is a flagship with an identity crisis. It has a little bit of everything Roland in it as far as synthesis goes, and a little bit of extra with the enzyme, but it does not, and it does have it where it counts, but it's also missing some very crucial elements. Time stretching is a basic tenet of sampling that comes with free software. For it not to be in here, and then it's all these years later and it's still not here, is totally shameful. Using these pads that are 12 years old, that are now 13 years old, I think, they should have had a hip-hop producer in the room. They should have done better with their sampler. I know that they geared it more towards players, but even players have their issue with it. For anybody who really wants to get an in-depth from somebody who's a versatile keyboard player, Derek Keels would be the guy to go to that I would refer to you, because he has all of them, and he went thorough with his Phantom, and just did a recent video about the MPC Key 61, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Sam Ash, I remember that place. They don't have those up here in the Pacific Northwest. So put me on 2. So we got to go 3. So edit, copy, execute, copy, execute, copy, execute. See, people don't like this part of it, and I get it. You know, I mean, it's not technically the sequencer per se, but how you build projects in here, as far as songs go. This setup right here, this format right here is boo-boo. This is dumb right here, the way this whole thing is structured to build things out. What I would like to see personally, and I'm probably just, you know, living in a dream world, Neo, is if they had a wave editor, if they not a specific, because they do have the wave editor for the sample. I'm talking about the sequencing was wave, like DAWs are set up to where you could have a workspace and read out the wave of what you're playing, and have it read out just like MIDI notes do, and if you're recording audio, just like a DAW. It would be the most user-friendly. It'd be really easy. It would be fun, and it would increase the workflow capabilities, and be able to incorporate more of the sampler technology, whether it's boo-boo or not. So, yeah. But like I said, I'm living in a dream world, Neo. Let's hear what we got so far. got some splaining to do. I took a vacation, fuck you. It's pretty much the explaining. I'm sorry to hear that, Wraith. Damn. Well, let's hope you keep it. You don't need to return it. Why do cats do that? This is up too much, I think. No. Yeah, I didn't use a Commodore to produce ever. I'm not that old. Sorry. Don't mean to. I'm there with you though. I'm Gen Xer through and through. Even though I'm like at the very beginning of millennial status, you know. People I grew up with were Destructos. The only controller C24 that I've ever used was the Control 24 Avid Pro Tools controller. That's the only C24 I'm familiar with. Oh, damn, that's right. You missed out on a couple things. Shit. Hey, but at least you got your OB. At least you got that. And your SP. Everybody got their SP. Everybody's getting that. Tried to get one. They screwed the pooch on their marketing. They gave all their SPs to content creators, and when it came time to buy them, they didn't have any left. They're like, whoops, we underestimated the market. They didn't count on COVID and YouTube and, you know, the increase in interest. Okay, we're not ending it that way. We are not ending it that way, but okay, so we're going to double up. So we're going to double up on the chorus and do a little bit. Because we are going to, because it's kind of mellow, so. That's a big one. That's a big one. That is a big one. Okay, so let's see, it would be I could do that. It's really basic. I could do that. I could do that with something else. Because I am on middle C. Now that you guys mentioned roads. Maybe I want to use roads. Oh no. No, I can't do it. that one up too. Try it again. Too sharp. I think I'm going to take it because it's a secondary backing anyway, because it's just going from that to the end, so I just need to scoop afterwards. Here, okay, we'll do this. Oops, messed that one up. I hope. I gotta look back on the camera to find out which one I did. I just accidentally turned it. See? Fucked it up. Fuck this bass up, man. I gotta fix it. Where did I take it from? Right here. No. What did you do to me? Nope, this is let's see, what is it? Yeah, this is straight from the Phantom. This is the E piano. It's right in the front. This is the MK2 with the tremolo in it. So Tyne MK2 tremolo. It's on the first list of the patches for the E piano. Yeah, see, that's the one thing that I do give the credit on the Phantom to. It has all the bells and whistles when it comes down to natural instrumentation, all the types of instrumentation, all the types of the snare hits and the kits and the keys and stuff like that. It's got it where it counts there. It's just there's that wow factor that it just, yeah, kind of slips on. That was easy. We'll do that one, and that'll be the ender. And I know I'm kind of being lazy here. That's because man, now I gotta see what I gotta do about fixing this bass line, because I know I got the wrong one. Let's see. Fuck that one up. Was that it? That was it. I knew it was there. Oh, thank God for that. Jeez, that could have been a search. I knew it was right there, though. I just looked at the finger. How we started the year. This is what we did for the first half of the year until NAMM, really. We just hung out at midnight midnight over here on the West Coast, and you know, of course, everywhere else in the world, it's 8 o'clock and 3, 4 o'clock. But yeah, it's the night crew essentially hanging out with our boy Destructo. Freaking DJ Wraith is always up in here, Sleeping Montana. Air Spider, he was up here at the beginning. Yeah, it's day one. Yeah, Emily came around DJ Wraith, right? That's how we familiarized. Like, he brought you into this music community, huh? Right? Because he kind of during this whole thing have kind of connected the RC community and the producer community here. So yeah, Emily's definitely a friend and a regular with a wrench now. Yeah, our friend Wagabut's having a struggle with this older one too, so I think he got it worked out. Either that or still collecting dust. I don't think so. I think he's actually using it. Very mellow chorus. Mellow altogether, but the sounds here kind of give me like an Aesop Rock Labor Day vibes, more less. Yeah, whew. Oof, yeah, no doubt. So that, I know it says that it's my last. It's my last. I got other stuff going on that's more important. I wasn't even gonna do this last one. I just wanted to make a thing out of it and be like, hey. I wasn't a big fan of symbolism until recently when I've noticed the universe is a big fan of symbolism. So I'm like, hey, symbolism, let's go. Trying to be ironical here. All right, one last listen, and then we're going to sign off here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and joining us on this most pivotal of all days. I mean, screw the reason why we came on. Destructo's back. Oh man, the community's gonna have to roll out the red carpet for you, homie. We need a welcome back party. New Year's? I'm doing a live stream on New Year's. I know you. You got any plans? I might do something here on New Year's just to have a party. Yeah, because I mean, it's not like I'm in any hurry here with what I got going. Yeah, so let's just throw Destructo a party for New Year's. We were gonna have a party anyway, in your honor. It's just whether we're crying tears of sadness or tears of joy. It looks like it's tears of joy all around. missed out here. Yo, I started peeping out people's faces because there's some people that didn't say anything because it's not the embarrassment of it. It's just, you know, you don't want to cry on camera. So, yeah, I got a couple of shout outs, but we all kind of like, yo, we were all hoping you were on this like illustrious vacation and you were just putting your feet up in the sticks somewhere and just turn your phone off. But yeah, considering what you were up against, I knew there had to be some fuckery. God, dude. There's no crying in baseball. Well, guess what? This ain't fucking baseball, dude. This chestnut checkers. We some complex individuals. Did you see I Am Lynch's video today? Sorry about wiping my nose here on camera. I should turn you guys off, but you know what? Hey. If you're still watching by now, you're crew. Still made me flip a coin on that ass. Man. And there it is. I never say never. What's going on with my glasses here? My glasses. I never say never here. So, yeah. I'm just saying, as far as my projects go, this is pretty much it for me. I have my material. I have the stuff that I need to move on and get going in this life with what we have. And let me give one last save to this. And I'm going to take it back to the homies celebration piece. I really dig this. I had fun doing it. DJ Wraith was there, I think. I wanted to do something more gangster than this, but I was like, yeah, Destructo's out driving right now. He's on a mission. Yeah, that's a custom patch, my friend. I've been getting into sound design a little bit, and that's another reason why. And this is great for sound design for sure, but not for what I'm trying to do here. Oh yeah, Zudio was here for that. So was Sleepy Montana. Yeah, we were dancing. We had this put up. I was like kind of performing on this one. I think we had Little Tussin come in for a little bit. All my live streams that I took down, I brought back up. So now my watch hours are up. So all I need are the subscribers. All I need are the 520 something subscribers, and then we'll be in. We'll be a real boy. So if you are watching this and you're not, subscribe. So that's how we do here. We're going to be doing a lot more in this future. It's been an interesting year. Get them subs up. Let's get them subs up, fellas. Ladies too. We ain't discriminatory in here. Oh. Too late. That's another thing I did since your absence. I didn't cut my hair since then. I feel like bringing the light in here, waking up Little Tussin. Hey, Little Tussin, let's party! I didn't shave my head, I just took it down. My discs in my neck started messing with me, and with my hair in the way, every time I move it out of the way, it snaps my neck. And then if I pull it up in a ponytail like that, which I had it in, that, just having my hair in a ponytail puts tremendous strain on the muscle in the back of my neck where that disc is located. So I had to choose between looking cool and feeling good. Yeah, my back is not doing too well, sir. But my heart, oh my God. I've had issues with that too, but still, we're good. When I went to the hospital, they told me that there isn't any indication of a cardiac event. I know what a panic attack is, it wasn't that. Party song of the year, this is. So while you were in your activities, Destructo, this was going on. And knowing the universe, it was probably the exact moment I was making this. I think we had the fires going. Woo! And to those who asked the question earlier, do we just make hip-hop over here? There's your answer. A lot of drum and bass. We're pretty versatile here. We've been producing for a really long time here. Gen Xers, most Gen X producers have been producing since they were kids. And me, myself, my first hand at beat making, I was, I think, 15. And my first hand at songwriting was 13. And in between that was the 95 battle rap circuit. So I was getting my lyrics together and getting my sound together during that time. So, wow. What a fucking night. I've been staying away from the cussing too, but God, this situation warrants. I got warrants. I don't got warrants, I'm just saying. Man. Destructo sure knows how to make an entrance. Welcome back, my friend. We'll talk in private, I'm sure. I'll hit you up on Discord and give you the info, and then peep game on that regard. But I also understand you just got home too. But I mean, guys like us, right? Fuck, man. Jeez. So yeah, that was my that wasn't my last beat here. I guess we could go back to it and play it on our way out. I'll just turn it way down. But if I turn it way down, my voice is going to go way down because I have the microphone also hooked in here. So yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Party on. Destructo's back, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are fucked in 2023. You think we killed it this year? Shit. We got our friend back. Oh, for sure. You look how spaced out my messages are there. You got, I think it was, I could pinpoint it because it was like the first of the month. It was like the beginning of September. It was the 1st of September, and then it was the 1st of December. That whole time. I think one time in between there, I was like, yo. But yeah, I was just giving you birthday wishes, making sure you're doing all right, and, all that jazz. Hoping that you were secretly just on vacation somewhere, but knowing in my heart that probably dealing with some ish. That's how it is for guys like us, ain't it? Wait till you hear my story. You'll fucking trip out too. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is the universe doing with us? CJ lives in Arizona now. What's going on in this topsy-turvy community? Oh, shit. All right, man. for everybody else, this isn't the end of our lives at all. Like, this isn't, I mean, what are you, crazy? We're going to go on the same path and the same speed as we've been going. You know, I might even put out another obscure 90s album before I do another thing. Nah, first things first. I gotta give again a big special shout out to Venus Theory, because after having such a terrible time during the holidays, he hooked it up and gave me all of his digital sampler plugins for doing the review on the Malevolence, and with no problem. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea how much this means to me right now, because I discovered it on Christmas Day, and it was just, you know, took my mind out of the gutter. And yeah, right on time. So I have posts. I'm going to be active in the community. I'm going to be more active on Discord. That's another thing. I'm not even taking my medicine anymore. So I got all that shit out of my system. I may have some lung issues to clear up or whatever, but you know, my energy is going up, 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 and it's going to show in the channel, which is good because I got to operate Lil Tusson's channel, and this year is the year for Lil Tusson, who on Instagram. Oh, Destructo, I'm on Instagram now. Don't you know? Sanjay C talked me into it. He was the final. You guys in your final push, you know, the peer pressure here is great. I love it. You know, you guys talk us into so much. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for showing up here. Sleepy Montana, Air Spider, Emily, Zudio, good to see you again. Destructo, oh my God, it's great to hear from you and see you again. DJ Wraith, Matthew Anderson, thanks for showing up and joining the conversation and being here for the majority of it. Who else we got up in here? Got somebody else who was in here earlier on. I want to let me go back up and check the chat real quick, make sure I'm not leaving anybody out. I know I don't usually do this and giving everybody specific shout outs, but I just feel compelled to for some reason right now. I think that's it. I think we got everybody. Kev Human, sorry man, I didn't forget you. You crew, I should be giving you a rent shortly. Just keep joining us. Doling out wrenches. I think Emily got the last one from me. But yeah. Yeah, very cool. And I'm going to Photoshop the picture that we took at NAMM and put a Santa Claus beard on him and let everybody know that he was my personal Santa Claus this year. I told him I was, because the thing didn't work. It only worked for one. I was like, yo, just the one's good enough for me. Like, I'm good with that. You know, I was like, but yo, don't take this the wrong way. You pop my cherry. This is the first time I got anything free over here in this YouTube world. All right, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be talking to you soon, brother. Everybody else, we'll see you next time. Hey, Kev Human's still here. Just lurking. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you witnessed a very good moment. Like, I'm still teary-eyed just over the happiness for Destructo's safety and well-being and being back up in here. Back up in that ass. We finna get real ghetto up in here. That's why I turned the cussing on. Like, subscribe, all that other jazz. Keep an eye on the community. Join the Discord. Do what you got to do to support the community. Remember, the end of the week, we go back up to full price on the sample pack, so you better go pick them up right now. Anyways, we'll be seeing you guys. Love y'all. We'll be doing another one soon, going through some of the stuff that we got, and this train's going to keep rolling. And we still have our end of the year recap that I'm in the middle of editing. We have our final Fantom review that I'm also working on. Sorry about that. Come on. Find my face. There you go. I don't know why I need to be not blurry. And then we have, yeah, New Year's. We're going to do a thing. And then after that, it's anybody's guess. We got NAMM albums to make, things to do, lots of releases at the end of the month. And, my older 21-year-old is going to be 22 years old. So I'm going to be the father of a 22-year-old and still not a grandfather yet. So, I don't feel that old yet, but as soon as I get up my rickety back, here we go. All right. Take it easy, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.